Chapter 1, Mishnah 1. The Torah prohibits owning chametz on Pesach. To avoid transgressing this prohibition, we must search for and destroy all of our chametz before Pesach. The rabbi set rules for how this search should be conducted. On the night of the 14th of Nisan, which is the day before Pesach, we search for chametz by the light of a candle, so that if there is chametz in our possession, we will find it and can then remove it. Any place into which chametz is not usually brought during the year, for example, a cellar where barrels of wine are stored, does not require searching. If so, why did the sages say that we must search for chametz between the barrels in 2 rows in the wine cellar? The answer is that the sages were speaking of a place into which chametz is sometimes brought, such as the cellar from which wine is taken to serve at a meal. Since this type of cellar is entered during meals, people might go into it while holding bread and leave it there. Tanaim disagree how to define 2 rows in the cellar, which, as mentioned above, is part of a wine cellar that must be searched. Beis Shammai say we must search the 2 layers of barrels that cover the entire surface of the stack of barrels in the cellar. That is, the vertical layer, floor to ceiling, that faces the entrance, and the horizontal layer, back of the cellar to the front, that faces the ceiling. But Beis Hillel say we need to search only the 2 outer rows that are the highest. That is, the 2 highest rows of barrels in the vertical layer that faces the entrance.